So my birthday is over, July 3rd, it's over, and I have to thank those 1,378 people that sent me a birthday wish. Thank you. Is that the best? Do you believe that? Birthday's over. 4th of July is over. We had the parade. It was great fun. But I'm still dressed up and patriotic. What are we doing? You are not going to believe what we're going to do today. Okay, so we have to go back. We're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate our country. Get it? Yay! You got to wear red, white, and blue, right? So I want to see how well you know your history. So, VE Day, May 8th. What was the year? 1945. VE Day. What does VE Day stand for? Okay, and then we had VJ Day. Victory in Japan, August 15th, 1945. How are we doing? And then there's September 2nd, 1945, when the war ended. And that day, this day, we're celebrating Liberty! Got it? Yay! We have a great star to show you. The Liberty Star. Are you ready? Yeah. Did you know that was going to come? No. No? Liberty Star. Woo! Look at our, are you doing it all by yourself? Thank you, Teresa. Red, white, and blue. Now do you get it? Red, white, and blue, and these are definitely from the 40s. They're definitely from 45 because of the cadet blue and the red, and it's so much fun. So this is the star, hand sewn, hand quilted. Is it beautiful? Okay, count the stars real quick. Oh, thank you, David. Count the stars. How many across? 6 and down, 8, and it's 4. You guys are so smart. You've been reading your history, huh? Thank heavens. It's scary what the grade children know today, the grade school children. Anyhow, this is our block for today, the Liberty Star, and we're just going to be very, very patriotic. So this is the first one that I want to show you. Antique. Show the back. Woo! I love to collect antiques. Did you know that? And I just want you to know, yesterday I spilled just a little bit of soup on my quilt. But I was lucky because it was chicken broth. And tonight I'm going to wash it. Yay. And so this one Teresa made. This is Teresa's Liberty Star. Cool. So when she was studying for her citizenship, she kept on walking all around the building and saying,
oh, I'm not Mike, but.
Oh, you're not Mike. Okay. She said,
give me that. No, give me liberty or give me death.
Give me liberty or give me death. Yeah. And that was said by Patrick Henry. Yay! So that's her beautiful star. So Patty just came in the room. My sister's back from her trip. Hey, Patty. And so she has the quilt from the fabulous 40s. That is her quilt. Aren't you glad to see that? Okay, show over here because they get to see it. Yes. Okay, Patty, you get to come up and tell yours. This is, yeah, give her the. We're really trained here. Oh, you dressed to match your quilt.
Does it need to be turned on?
Are you going to turn it on? Okay, Eric's doing it. Okay, this is good. Turn it on.
Okay, hold on. Wait, give him 1 second.
Give him 1 second.
Okay.
It's good. Okay, so
So I thought some of you would want to make the quilt with no log cabin, just something different, and just select your favorite of the piece blocks and do any setting of your choice. But I saved the worst for last. I have to tell you, I made all those blocks, and I just didn't think I wanted to make this
the
one.
Liberty Star.
It looked too hard. But guess no, I was thinking, and then I made the block, and it wasn't bad.
Yay!
I just followed the directions. You make the best directions, and I did what it said. And every time I did a set in corner, I got better every time.
Yeah, that's true. And by the time you're done with all of them, you're really good.
Yes.
Thank you. Isn't it pretty? It's really, really different, huh?
Yes. They're all fussy cut.
They're all, of course, you know, Patty's fussy cut.
Okay.
I'm so bad. Whenever Patty's not here, I go like this, fussy cut. But you tell stories about me on the road, right?
Oh, lots of stories.
And none of those stories are the truth.
They're all exaggerations.
Cool. So we have another Liberty Star. Ready? I love this one. Little one. Aww. Come close. Little one, come close. Little one and big one. Aww. Aren't they cool? Awesome. Awesome. They're just so awesome. But these are stars that are in victory quilts. We're celebrating victory today. And so it's just really fun. So it's the Liberty Star right in the middle. And these are 6-inch blocks from the book called Victory. The book, you just bought it? Victory. So I'm going to show you more of them. Okay, so these are two of the blocks. Liberty Star and little stars right here. But this is called 1941 9 patch. 1941 9 patch. It was actually a pattern in the Kansas City Star in the newspaper. And this one is called Hope of Hartford. So Hartford being Hartford, Connecticut. And it really was a block of hope because in 1937 they had 14 days of rain here in California. Wouldn't we love it? But no, because it flooded. It flooded their homes and they were totally homeless. Most of the town was homeless. There was snow and there was rain for 14 days and they needed hope. And so when World War II started, then they became an arsenal. And they started with factories and helping with the war effort. And so the hope of Hartford was helped. Is that a good story? That's a good story. Okay, so that's the two blocks. And so now we have the whole victory quilts. Isn't that pretty? Wow. Do you see right down there? Liberty Star, Liberty Star. This one is called Star Spangled, Star Spangled something. Let's make up a word, Star Spangled Banner. What's Star Spangled? I don't know. It's her hip. And anyhow, this one was the Army Star. This was Skyrocket. All of these are all from World War II. And look around the outside edge. Ooh, do you like it? I'm being Vanna. Ah, that's so pretty because this is a swag. And as soon as we're done with Star Spangled, with the Liberty Star, I'm going to show you how to do this. Ooh, won't that be fun, huh? Okay, let me see the quilting. Oh, it's very nice. Woo! On the back. And is this your quilt, David? Yes. You know what? David actually worked a couple of days for this. How many days? Weeks?
Too many.
Maybe he said, okay, have I worked enough days? Can I have the quilt now? And then we finally gave it to him. That's cool. All right, take it. What did she ask? What did Brenda ask?
My
Oh. Her sister wants one for her brother, his brother-in-law, and he wants Brenda's fabric.
And I'm not giving it.
Don't give it to him. And so now we have again the fabulous 40. Now pretend you never saw it before. Woo, that's good. Because we have some guests in the back. At least 2 guests, right? 2 guests, and who else? Oh, we're really good. Cool. Isn't it beautiful? And where's Liberty Star? Woo, right up on the top, Liberty Star. Ooh, let's see. Diamonds. Ooh. Inset seams. Ooh. Flat center. Yay! And Patty said it's not that bad, right? It's really, really cool. Okay, so let me see. All right. So I'm going to show you some pictures of the USO that we had a couple of years ago. So what's the USO?
United Servicemen's Organization.
United Servicemen's. Who said that? Okay, I have some pictures here. Okay, oh, you know what? And Eric said, Elle, I was all ready for the quilts. Cut! Retake! And now I'm going to show you the quilts across the back. I came too early, Eric. Okay, so what we did was hang up all of our quilts from patriotic books. I cannot believe how many patriotic books we have. And so over here, how are we cutting? So there is the victory quilts with the ribbon border around the outside edge. Isn't it beautiful? Eric, that's really cool. This is the first time we've done this. And there's Val up in the top. And the left block is called Roosevelt's Necktie. Is that cool on the left? And the silent star. That's really cool. Did you know that Roosevelt died just before VE Day? And Hitler committed suicide. Something. Okay, and then to the right of that is Hope of Hartford. Again, just a nice little one. The same ribbon border. Those are little 6-inch blocks. Hope of Hartford. And now, let's see. Are you going to come over here? I got to see how Eric does this. This is going to be really cool. He's saying, okay. The next one is very special. It says USN, and USN stands for? That is right. That was a family quilt. It came with a blue jacket manual from 1944. The man that owned it was Millard Clark, Company 551. Isn't that something? That documentation actually came with that quilt when I bought it. But the shield and with the anchor and the steering wheel, everything is just beautiful. What do you think, Judy? Pretty special. Were you in the military? And which branch were you in?
Marine Corps.
The Marine Corps. All right, good for you. Thank you. Okay, let's see. He's going to move along. And now, okay, and now we have an antique airplane quilt. This pattern was in the Kansas City Star in 1929. And that is an antique. It is hand quilted. It's just beautiful. So then what I did was take the airplane quilt, the blocks, and the propeller from 1943 and put the 2 blocks together. I think it's a really cool combination, isn't it? It really looks nice. And, oh, my sister showed up, I can't believe, with Paula. Isn't that something? So did David run and get that? How did we get that?
She asked me to find it.
Oh my goodness, she did really good. Okay, the Fala, and whose dog was it? And around the outside, it looks like dog bones, but it's not really dog bones. What is it? Roosevelt's necktie. Isn't that cool? That really sets it off, and I love all the colors. So, Patty, you made this one? That's a question.
I did make, I guess.
Well, it's purple. You must have made it.
I make it, and Teresa does a reproduction.
And look, the little dogs have like buttons. Hold it still just for a minute, because the
fabrics, I recognize them.
so do you see it has little buttoned eyes and little like a little leash around the dog's neck. Isn't that cute? Well, I'm really glad that you brought that out, because we haven't been looking at them, at the fallow blocks. Very, very cute. It's amazing what we can find in our loft. Everybody says, what do you do with all of your quilts? Okay, so then we have more patriotic going across there. I cannot believe how much patriotic we have. The next one is Stars Across America. Thank you, Judy. My life is a blur. Stars Across America. Those are really, really neat stars. And you know what? I remember my cousin Carol Ann told me that those are her favorite stars. Every time she wants to do a star quilt. Is that yours too, Dorothy? Your favorite? Oh, thank you. Stars Across America. That looks beautiful. And keep on going. Star Spangled Favorites. Boy, did we pull out everything. Thank you, Eric, for getting right on there, that title. But we love the 8-pointed stars with all the different centers. And what is great, if you slide a little to the right and just imagine that the railing isn't there. But Sue did a pieced eagle. A pieced eagle. So for any of you that do Quilts of Valor, these are just great old patriotic books that we're bringing back, and another one with all different colors of stars with solid squares set together. Oh, and this is one of my favorites. The eagle at the top is actually one of my AccuQuilt dies, and so it's really easy to do. The AccuQuilt die, and we had a retreat where everybody made those different pinwheel blocks and cut them with the AccuQuilt cutter, set them all together, and guess what? When you sew all AccuQuilt blocks, they all fit together. Yay! Isn't that amazing? And so that is really fun. Thank you, Eric. That worked out really good, don't you think? Yeah. Cool. We've been trying to figure out how to do this whole thing. Oh, and my goodness. Okay, Hunter, can you do Uncle Sam right over there? Woo! Hang on. There he is. Uncle Sam. He is cool. I did this as one of the patterns a couple of years ago. When did I do it, Chris? This is Obama was running for president when we did that? Wow. That is real. It was a few years ago, huh?
No, because mine is one of color.
Ah, oh. She said she made an Uncle Sam of color. Very interesting. That was really cool. All right, thank you. You did a great job. And now, should I go on and go around the table? Do you want to see the USO that we did? Yeah. The USO here? Ooh, I know. I know Brenda was there. I know Chris was there. Yeah, you were. I'm going to show you Bob Hope. This is really fun. You want to see Bob Hope? Here he is, right here. Bob Hope. At our USO. Alias who? Orion Burns. Isn't that funny? But fortunately for Bob Hope, huh? Oh, pardon me? I don't have all. And anybody recognize this person? She was just here this morning. Eleanor Roosevelt came. She did. Aren't we lucky? Alias Sally Murray. Yes. And this one was so fun. Somebody actually made a quilt called Welcome Home Soldier. Isn't that wonderful? It was one of the quilts. Oh, look, Rosie's here. Rosie the Riveter. And here she is, dancing with Patty. That's a good picture, huh? We were having a really good time. This was the crowd. This is Elizabeth. Is Elizabeth here today? I think she's actually in this group. She's going to miss seeing herself today. Look in the audience. Where are you?
Behind Elizabeth.
You're behind Elizabeth?
Oh, yeah, right there. I was pretty sick at that time. I was on those
Is that Brenda?
Yes, because I was on all that medicine for asthma.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, look who this is.
Sue.
At our USO. This is Chris. Raise your hand. Chris. Is that your quilt? Oh, and there's somebody in here. I don't know if, do you remember Cindy, who was our store manager? Store manager, and Andrew, and I don't know. Help me. I have a Quiltimers. I can't remember all the names now. Fun. Oh, isn't that cute? This is Diane Knight. She's moved away. And Charmaine. Oh my goodness. Look at what the interesting picture she's got. This is so much fun. And here we are, all celebrating liberty. Is that fabulous? We've all had such a great time. Quilters are so patriotic. I just love all of the charity groups that you work with, and thank you. And did you all see the San Diego airport just welcomed the World War II soldiers back into San Diego? That was a big deal on the news the other night. Okay, and so one more thing, and then I'm going to move it. Do you know what I did with my birthday? What did I do on my birthday? I set up photos for the new log cabin book. And David and Merritt and Rick and I were all taking pictures. Is that cool? And that's my Uncle Sam collection. And see how cute the placemats look, Teresa? Teresa helped make placemats, and Judy Jackson. And who made this quilt? Carol. She didn't get to see this picture. Carol Fry, she didn't get to see it, and there's my logs. All right.
What kind of pie is it?
That was the funniest thing. Okay, you can look again. My pie is right over there. You have to bring it over. Yeah. David insisted. Julian is known for apple pie, but no, we couldn't have apple pie. We had cherry pie. Your favorite? Because he thought that the red cherries will look really good in the photograph. Did they look good enough? Good enough to eat? We had a really good time. All right, are you ready to get down to business? Are we going to sew our block? Cool. Okay, what page is it? Did you find it? 121? All right, yes, ma'am, 121. Liberty Star. Not that bad. Don't save it for last. You heard the words out of her mouth, huh? It's not that bad. And when you turn to 120, this was last year's parade in Julian. And that's Teresa and Kylie and Zoe in front. And Kylie is wearing glasses now. Yay! I told her she'd be able to read better. And that's Patty in the van. Cool. All right. Let's look at the yardage first, okay? So this is the 12-inch block, okay? This is the 12-inch. Beautiful. And this is the 6-inch block. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have to find out about the parts. We're going to look at the stripes, okay? 3 colors of stripes. So there's a background stripe, a medium blue, and a red, and they're all what size, what width of stripe? 1 3/8? Yay, at least in the 12-inch. So we have all 1 3/8 inch, and then we have something called corners. The corners, and what size are the corners? 4 3/8. And then one big square is cut into triangles, and what size is that? 6 3/4. Okay, now do you feel better already? You know the measurements, right? And it's kind of simple, only 3 colors, easy to do. Okay, turn the page, and this is something that you don't want to miss. Check your seam. Whoa, check your seam. Because Patty said, you know, every time she cut her diamonds, it came out to be like wonky because she didn't check her seam. So I'm going to check my seam. I'm going to start checking my seam. I have 1 3/8 inch strips. 1 3/8 inch strips. Okay, and so we no, how am I going to, we put an open toe foot on. So I think I'm going to try the line. Do you think I can do it? I don't know. So I made a change from this morning's class to this afternoon's class. I hope I don't regret it. Okay, because I couldn't see on my 1/4 inch foot, and so Teresa said she was going to put on my sew straight, and my needle is going right down through the middle, and there's my 1/4 inch seam. What do you think? You think I can do it? I'm going to sew it and find out how it is. Okay, I'm going to keep my strip lined up with my 1/4 inch line. This is good. I'm keeping it all lined up. Okay. Clear up to the end. This is 1 strip. This is 2 strips together. Okay, let me see. They got my water right in my way. We should probably pick that out of there. Okay, so, and now I'm just going to keep on going. Whoa. I hit a decorative stitch. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's doing decorative now. Okay, Eric, you're going to have to cut that out. My fingers are too big. Okay. See, that looks a little interesting. See, just had a little bit of a blurb there. What can I say? I got 2 strips together. That looks pretty good, huh? A little stretching will take it out good. Okay, 1 more. So your 1/4 inch seam is important, right? And now I'm going to put another piece on there. So a lady this morning told me I have to get baby lock to create an open toe 1/4 inch foot. Maybe she's right. Huh? Okay, let's go again. 1/4 inch, I'm following my sew straight. I have an open toe foot just because I wanted to see my dots in the next step. Cut the threads. All right. Woo, that looks pretty good. Press it open. Okay, how are you going to press it, Teresa?
Toward the red and blue.
Toward the red and blue, right down through the middle. Okay, see how she uses her nails? Okay, that's good. Oh, what beautiful nails. Woo. Okay, so now the important thing is that we have to do is we have to measure the width, and it needs to be 3 inches wide. Whoa, look at it. Can you see? Right here. It's it's a little bit wider than 3 inches. Can you see that? Here is 3, and it's a little bit past 1/4. Can you see that? I need to have 3 inches. So guess what I'm going to do? That's right. Let's try it. I'm just going to cut I'm going to sliver trim so that it's 3 inches wide. Okay, so now, oh my gosh, it's a smidgen. But I'm going to make this a perfect 3 inches wide. There's hardly anything to cut. Whoop. Like that. Whoa, that was something. Now I'm going to turn it over. And now I'm going to line up 3 inches and trim it off. And now it's a perfect 3 inches. You have to do that, okay? Don't skip this step. Make sure it's 3 inches wide so that when you cut your diamond, it's equal, right? And so it'll go all together. Okay, so look at this. My strips are all sewn and trimmed to 3 inches. Good? Okay, so now I see, I'm looking on page 123. It says right-handed cutting and left-handed cutting. And actually the red is on the top. The red is on the top like this. I'm looking at the picture and I'm going to pick up my 6 by 12 quilt in a day ruler and I'm going to look at the picture and say, oh my gosh, the word quilt in a day is upside down. See that? Okay, quilt in a day is upside down on the edge. I'm going to find the 45-degree line. Here it is right here. 45, do you see that? And now I'm going to line it up 45 across the top. Ooh, 45. And I'm going to take my ruler and my cutter, cut. One little corner, cut it off, get rid of it. Okay, now I'm not going to even move my ruler, but I'll slide it around to 3 inches. Remember our strip width is 3 inches? Okay, we're also going to do 3-inch diamonds. So I still have my 45 along the top. I have 3 inches right along here. Can you see that? I wonder if the mat on top. Okay, I'm going to hold it down. 1 diamond. Whew, perfect. Slide it along. And it's the 2nd diamond. Okay, I'm right-handed. I'm the right person. Teresa's left-handed. She's the wrong person. Okay, see? Diamonds? Okay, now, Teresa, will you come and cut the rest of it with your left hand?
All right.
Okay. Okay, move these over. Okay, here's the ruler. Look at the picture on the left-handed. How many lefties? How many wrong people are in the room? Hunter is? Is it hard to be left-handed?
Yes.
Is it? Yeah, because up and down. So you have to like turn the pages upside down to do it, right? That's almost what we always say. Okay, so Teresa she's on the left end and she's trimming it off. She's putting 45 across the bottom. The ruler is still upside down. She's lining up 3 inches across on the right. Yeah? Is that good? And she's taking a cut. And guess what? Her diamonds look exactly like my diamonds. Isn't that good? Now you can't tell who's lefty and who's righty. And there's not much left. So a half a strip is really enough to do half of the diamonds. How many diamonds do you need in the whole star? 8. Woo, 8. Okay, we got 8. We got through cutting. Was it that bad? No, I don't think so. Turn the page. Beep. Okay, we're going to sew the diamonds together. And we need to have, let me see, we have to have 2 diamonds. Is that right, like the picture? You make a pair. Is that right? Kind of like up like that. And look at this. This is exciting. Everybody jump for joy. It's the same length. Yay, that's a start, huh? Okay, I keep on grabbing the wrong tool. Okay. So now you're just going to take it. There's that good old flippy arrow. Flip it right sides together. And we're going to make 4 pairs just like this. But if you look at the picture, at step number 3, we got to mark the 1/4-inch seam right at the bottom. And let's see where my 6-inch square ruler is. Oop, do I see it? I don't see it yet.
Hanging on the wall?
Where? Oh, it's hanging where it's supposed to. Okay, this is the most important thing. Okay, I didn't ever want to do this. For years, I just said, I'm so smart. I can guesstimate the 1/4 inch seam. And then I found out I really couldn't. And so now I mark. How about that? Okay, and I'm going to use those pins too. So I'm using the Quilt in a Day 6-inch ruler because it has a seam, a 1/4 inch seam drawn along there. And so I'm going to draw. Actually, I might be good just to draw a whole line, huh? I might. That's good. Okay, now let's turn and go the other way. And I'm going to draw a line the other way. And right here where they intersect, I'm going to put a dot. And if I can't see that, I'm in trouble. Can you see it? Yeah, I can. Okay, let's see if I do it good. I'm going to take a pin and stick it right in there. I'm going to make sure. A pin. Huh? You know what? Orion always wants me to use the Marvy because you can, on one side it's purple. Oh, this is different. But you can take it out with water. Yeah, it's funny. The other one, they always trick me. Okay, I was just getting ready to use, okay, hand me that one. This is really funny. Because here's a purple one. And they're both Marvy. They're both Marvy. They both say Marvy. But this one has a white end. Oops. Oh, the marker was put on wrong. Oop. White on white. Purple on purple. And this white end is to make the line disappear. So I don't know what happened to the markers, but that's what we have. The white end would just erase the line. What's that? Huh? The white end. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start sewing right here, and I'm going to stop on the X, okay? This is going to be really good. Hold your tongue. Ariel, put your tongue like this, and I think I can do it. Ooh. Okay. Okay, go. Sew on the line. Woo, I'm sewing on the line. And I can see where my X is because I want to stop on it. I couldn't see it this morning, and maybe I'm doing better. I'm getting to the line. Stop! And you know what? Actually, I do have a little lock stitch on the baby lock. It says don't back stitch. Oh, it did. And cut the threads. Okay, we're going to show Eric. Whoa, my hot shot. Look at that. I stopped right on the line, didn't I? I am so excited. I'm showing off. Okay, and now we're going to open it up like that. See, and we have the 1/4 inch opening right there. Okay? All right. Okay, Dorothy, you have a scowl on your face. Are you okay? Are you impressed? I am. She's impressed because I did it right in line. Yes, Kathy.
You backstitched, but the directions say do not backstitch?
Right. I thought I had a lock stitch, but this machine is different. Oh, okay. It says don't backstitch. I thought it was going to go lock.
Oh, like it.
Yeah, but all of a sudden it went backstitched.
Okay.
Wrong machine.
Okay.
You're reading the directions. Isn't that good? Okay, so now we're just going to open it up, and we need to have our little squares. Okay, this is a square. It's going to fit right in here like this, right? This is what we're doing now. We're going to make 4 squares. Okay, so let's turn it over. Kathy, does it say turn it over?
It says
Wrong side up. Yep, it says wrong side up. So now I'm doing a little X, woo, one side, and then I'm going to turn it and make a 1/4 inch and do the other side and then go dot. Whew, that's good. All right, I need a pin. And now I'm just going to open it up like this, and I'm right on step number 5. Looks just like this. And I'm going to take and I'm going to put a pin right through my dot. Yep. And I'm going to put that pin right up here at this dot, right? I'm going to go right up there. Ooh. All right. I'm going to make sure it's all out of the way underneath, and it is. And look at this. There's just a wee little bit of a tip on the other side. All right. So now what am I going to do? I'm going to put my needle right in that dot. I'm going to move it up just a bit. Okay. Okay. I'm right there. I'm going to line this all up on my 1/4-inch line. I need my stiletto. And hold your breath. Hold your breath. I'm sewing, I'm sewing, I'm sewing. I'm keeping it lined up at my 1/4-inch line. I'm sewing as straight as I can. Is the tongue out? Okay. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. So that's right there. Ooh, like that. Good. And I caught it one little bit, but I'm not going to get stressed. I'm going to cut 1 stitch. Is that okay? Okay, now let's see. Is that good so far? One side. I'm going to go like this. Whoop. And I'm going to open it all up like that. And let me line this up right here. Ta-da! Good? I'm keeping everything out from underneath, and I'm going to put my needle right down here, and I'm going to stitch down the length. And is that what your picture shows? Yes. It is. It is, because we drew those pictures. I know. Boy, this one, Merritt and I, we really struggled with this, trying to get all the pictures exactly right. Okay, needle down. Got it. Actually, I can see the little dots better than using my 1/4-inch foot. But one lady said, I have to talk to Baby Lock. You have to get an open toe foot. Da 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 da! Ta-da! Is that good? It lays good, doesn't it? It lays really good. Okay, and so now we're discussing it on the picture. So on the picture, yeah, right now the picture shows to press the seams away from the square, right? And this seam goes down this way, like this. Okay, Teresa, are you going to press it for us? Sure. Okay, let me cut some of the threads. Okay, and how are you going to press it? You're going to press it?
Press it like what the book says.
Okay. Okay, she's going to press it. She's finger pressing it on the back. She's going to turn it over on the front and crease those seams.
Are you pressing towards the big long red strip?
She's pressing toward, she's going into the square and pressing away from the square. Boy, what a good iron you have. And look at her wool pressing mat. Are you using your wool pressing mat? Are you loving it? Okay, show, okay, Brenda wanted to know how to press this. There's just a little thread. Whoop. Okay, go away. Can you see?
Yes.
How to press it? Okay, and now actually, do you see those little side pieces? If you, let's go make it straight and trim it off. One side and turn it around and line up the other side and trim it off. Ooh, that, and look at that, guys. What do you think? You think we better line up, whack it. Okay, everybody, whack it off. Hey, I've seen a lot of antique quilts. When it doesn't match, don't worry, just whack it off. That looks good, huh? You like it? That looks really good. Okay. All right. Are you ready for the magic? Okay, turn the page. I'm so lucky I have Teresa. Look what she did. Woo! 1, 2. Isn't it a miracle? I did this while you weren't watching. 3. Looking good. And 4. Doo-doo! Very good, huh? Woo! A miracle, and it wasn't that bad. Okay, now it's going to be even better. We're going to get rid of that bumpy center. We're going to lock it together. Okay, so we're going to take this, flip it right sides together. Whoops. 1, 2. And Patty left to load all of her boxes, but we're going to go do, right? But we have to mark our stitches. Okay, little 1/4 of an inch here. So remember, if you do this, I guarantee you'll do it really nice. 1, okay, and 2. And it's true, the more you do, the better you get. Okay, see the dot right there? That's where my needle goes down. And then you go down here on the opposite end and mark it off. Okay, 1 and 2. And dot right there. Dot. We're good. Okay, so we're going to get back to this and get it all lined up. And you can do a pin if you want. But what's really cool, if you get this lined up with the pin, let me stick a pin right in there. And these are our sharp. These are our pins that are orange and green at the top. They're really sharp. And this seam right here, watch this, this is going to roll into each other. They're going to lock together. So one's going up on top and one's going down underneath. They lock together. That's the best part. Okay, so now I'm going to get started. Okay, needle down. Let's see. I got it. Right on it. It helps to have the open toe, but it's a little bit harder to do a 1/4 inch seam. But I'm doing this so straight. But one thing, Teresa, that I'm finding is the edge of this is like kind of catching it. Yeah, but I think I'm happier. Okay, I'm locking it. I picked it up. I made sure I got it laid. The seams are laying together. I'm just kind of rolling that seam in, and if it lays flat, it's matched. But if it's not laying flat, it's not matched. See, this is what's happening to me right there. Okay. Ooh, hold it flat. Ooh, I think I did good. Now I'm going to pick this piece up and roll it in, open it up, roll it in, go one to the other. This is not easy with in front of everybody talking. Okay, so now I got it anchored, and I'm going to go right here to the opposite end, and I'm going to pin those pieces together. Put right through the dot. Keep it straight. Watch what I'm doing. Keep on sewing. Go right to the dot. And stop. Did I do it good, Chris? Huh? Huh? It is. I'm tense. You guys aren't even saying a word. See? Does that look good down there? Okay. I think so too. Okay, let's open it up. Doo-doo. Dreams and nightmares I have. Look. Is that good? It's halfway done. Woo! Okay, so I dreamt last night it rained. Did it rain? It did. For how long? Less than 5 minutes, didn't it? Not in Carlsbad. For how long? Okay, so this is the magic. This is the magic locking seams. The mushing, okay? So the top seam goes, how's it go? Up, and the underneath seam goes down. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, and now we gotta do the little marking all over again. How many times have we marked? That was funny, Brenda. Enough. Well, it's like I said, either you do it like this or you're not happy with it. And then you have to put your fingers over it every time you show it. That wouldn't be good, huh? And Aiko, you guys all know Aiko. Aiko made this 3 times. And then finally she was happy with it. Dark dot. Okay. All right, one more time. This is it. We're getting there. We're getting there. And what time is it? You've seen, oh, look at how cute that pin is. We better get rid of that pin. What did you say, Judy?
Mine looks like that.
I know. You know what? They're really fine. They're so fine, but they're really good. Okay, I'm going to line up the hole so it's right underneath the needle. Put the needle down right in there. Yep, it went perfect. So 1/4 of an inch seam. Okay, and as you're getting towards the center, make sure that you're getting it matched and flat. And you can go ahead and grab your stiletto and just keep it going right down along there. Keep that seam flat. Don't let it fold back. Keep it flat. Okay. Get this lined up. So I think, maybe, what do you think, Teresa? It takes at least an hour or maybe more to make this block. What do you think? Huh? It's not like a 5-minute block, but it's pretty special and it means a lot. It's the whole piece of our country, right? Yes. Cut. Ooh, look at that. Good. I'm so brave to show you this in red thread. Okay, it looks good. I'm going to just check on the right side. Let me look first. Ooh. Ooh. That looks pretty good. Okay, so now you have to get your seam ripper remember you take just the stitches in the seam out. So right here, this is what I'm going to take out. I'm going to take off my glasses so I can see. That's crazy. Kylie has glasses now. She looks so cute, little purple glasses. I told her she'll read better. I got glasses in 3rd grade. You know why I had to get them? Because I had to turn around to the student behind me and copy her paper because I couldn't see the board. There, I took out the stitches from here to here. Now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to take out the stitches from here to there. And I like to put my thumb right where it is so that I know that's where I stop taking out the stitches. One more little thread. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Turn it right side up. Wrong side up. And you go. Lay this seam down, 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 up. And you just like go whoop, and it pops open. Did you see that? And you just take that and you just go mush. And it takes all the bulk out. Wow. And mush it. Okay, and so now let's turn it over and Teresa gets to press it. Ah! Okay, is it good? Mm-hmm. Okay, no volcanoes. No innies, no outies. It's all flat. I remember when I was growing up, I asked my mom what a belly button was for. And she said she'd tell me when I got older, and I had to worry about that for years. Why did you do that to me? You're pressing it really good.
I wish she didn't tell you like my parents.
What did your parents?
I grew off of a watermelon vine, and that's where they plucked me.
You grew up on a watermelon vine?
And that's where they plucked me up.
Her parents told her she grew up on a watermelon vine. And then they plucked her off.
That's where the stem came.
They picked a good ripe one, huh, Brenda? Life is scary. What do we do to our children? Okay, is that good? That's good. You know how to do all 4 of the corners, right? And you know how to get it together. Now all you have to do is you have to get the big square. Anybody remember what it was? 6 3/4. Yay, 6 3/4. And so now we're going to just cut this on one diagonal. Leave it together. Lift up your cutter and your ruler. Turn it again. And now you got 4. Oh, yeah, don't worry. We've already been doing. And then we're just going to do exactly the same. I'm going to make this look like I sewed it. Look how good I can lay it out there. Like it's just sewn. And you're going to do exactly the same thing. You're going to mark. You see your little marks on that triangle. Did I do that before? Did I do that this morning? Did I do one of them? Okay, well, so you just have to do, and you have to mark it. And that's right on page 126. Mark it. Oops, I'm sorry, on the wrong side. Oops, wrong side. That's the biggest thing to remember. Mark it on the wrong side. 1, 2, and there's your X. And that's exactly what we did before. We're going to just flip it right sides together. Fold it back. Put your pin in there. And then just keep on sewing. Put your pin in. Sew one side. turn it around. So the second side, exactly the same thing. And then you have a perfect looking block. Yay! Ta-da! It does look good, doesn't it? It looks really, really good. Okay, so do we have one to square up?
Yep, it's under your book.
It's under my book. Like magic, it's all sewn. I love the magic around here. Okay, so I'm just going to move this aside and we'll get it done tonight, for tonight, okay? Okay, so now we need to have a 12.5-inch square up ruler. Oop. This be the one. Okay, what's half of 12.5? 6 1/4. Okay, I'm going to find 6 1/4 on my ruler, 6 1/4, right in the middle of 6 1/2. There's a diagonal line on this ruler. I'm going to drop it down on the diagonal line, going right through that seam. And I'm going to put 6 1/4 right in the very center. And then I'm going to make sure it's all lined up straight. It is straight on the diagonal line. Okay, I have a 1/4 inch here and here. 1/4 inch all around on all 4 sides, right? 1/4 inch. Well, if I have that 1/4 inch and the 6 1/4 is in the middle, must be time to square it. What do you think? I think that's good. Okay, let me hold this ruler down really tight. Actually, if we had a rotating mat, it would be fine because then you could just turn it around and not pick up your ruler and move it. 2 sides. Yay! Okay, now I don't have it on a rotating mat, so I'm just going to twist it around. Now put 12.5 here and here. Put the diagonal line down through the middle. Oh, it's looking good. Looking good. Okay, and then just trim the last 2 sides. See, how long did it take me? Did pretty good, huh? Perfect. Did I get it up on the top? Did I cut it straight? Were you watching? You were watching. Oh, no, I didn't. When there's just a little bump. It must be whenever it's across the top, I can't see it. Look, all I got to do is fix it. Thank you. Is that good? I'm excited. Okay, so we're done with that. And now we're going to show you how to take these blocks and make a swag border for around the outside edge. You want to see it? A swag border, because we figured out this is going to be really cool. Okay, Teresa, you have lots of borders. Yeah, you can have all this. Whoop, you can have all that. Here's a pin there. Save it for later.
Yeah, if you want to give me that.
Oh, good. We found out this morning we were too messy. Okay, now we're going to clean it up. Okay, so we have had a kit for this Victory Quilt swag border for years, and we have not been showing it. And so yesterday, Orion said, Mom, we have a lot of these. Okay, Orion, we'll show it. Okay, there's 3 different parts. This is the first part. This is so easy. First of all, let's walk back here. Come with me. Okay, so here we have the swag border. Is the chair in the way? Okay, so we have the stars. The stars are on paperback fusible web. And then they're raw edges and they're just stitched down. The swag, there is a top part that's blue and a bottom part that's red. And these are lightweight, non-woven, fusible interfacing. So both the star and the swag fuse in place. So when you stitch them, you could just do the curved on both sides and then go back and go around and do the stars. Okay, like so. All right, so I'm going to show you the stars first because they're the easiest. Okay, the stars are pre-printed on a piece of fusible interfacing. There's plenty of stars for even like a big quilt. And this is the fusible on the back and pre-printed on the paper side. And all you have to do is take your fabric, put it wrong side up, and fuse the stars on the back side. So get a big pair of scissors and just cut on the line. So is this easy so far? You don't have to do tracing. It's already done for you. That's really cool. Okay, so just cut on the lines, TV work. And so the directions are in the Victory Quilt, but you might be able to remember how to do this without using the book because it's pretty clear, I think. Okay, so once you cut out the star, you want to peel the paper away, and I like to just take my stiletto. Oops, this is the easiest way. Probably just kind of like, did you see me cut? Can you see that I actually cut the paper, and then you can just peel, and it comes off, and that's the fusing. And that's all, that's done. That was easy. Okay, so let's just pick this up. There's lots of stars. Okay, one part of it. And this paper, then you just fuse away, throw away. Okay, so now there's lightweight, non-woven, fusible interfacing. The header card comes with what the picture looks like. And this is, let me open this one. This is nice and big. This one says it is the bottom swag. The bottom swag. And I think it tells you, ooh, look, directions. The bottom swag. It says sew on the bottom solid line and do not sew on sides and dash line. That sounds good. That tells you what to do. Okay, so you take, the bottom is the red. The bottom is the red. And so this is just part of it that we cut out. And Teresa already sewed just on the solid lines. She sewed on the solid, but you just leave it open on the dash line. You get those scissors. Where are the scissors? Whoop. Okay, so you trim 1/8 inch away from the sewn line, and on the dash line, you just cut right on it. Okay, this is so fun. I love to do stuff like this when I'm watching television. It keeps me awake. So then you've got it sewn on the bottom, but open on the top. Just open it up, boop, pop it right side out. Make that noise, say that noise when you do it. Boop. Okay, boop. Okay, and I'm just going to poke it out with my fingers. A bodkin would be really helpful if you have one. And then we have this really cool roller that looks like wallpaper roller, right? And I'm just going to go like this around the lines. Was that fast? Yes. Okay, that's fast. And now I'm going to put it on an applique pressing sheet, and Teresa's going to press it down. Good? Okay, and then the next piece, let's put this one over here. Look, I'm keeping everything neat. Just through. Okay, this is the top swag. It has solid lines on both edges, or top and bottom, but we're going to leave it open on the edges. Okay, you just trim like 1/8 inch away, 1/4. Ooh, get those big old scissors and you can go really fast. I love this plaid. Really fun. All right. And now we need a pair of hemostats. Yep, here they are. to turn it right side out. And these are hemostats, and they're special so they don't lock when they get inside. So you take the hemostat and go in between the interfacing and the fabric. And then when you get it, we have to pull this back a little bit. Okay, let me pull it away so I can open it up a little bit. Scrunch it up. Ah, just a little bite. Now I'm gonna grab it, get a little bite. Whoop, I pinched my finger. And then you just start turning it right side out. This is what we use. We started this with teddy bears. The first thing we did at Quilt in a Day with Judy Peterson, using the hemostats to turn stuff right side out. We do applique flowers with the hemostats. Works really good. Okay, so it's turned right side out. And then we really should have the ballpoint bodkin on the table, Teresa, just to kind of push out the edges. A ballpoint bodkin, and if you've been doing this at Quilt in the Day for a while, you have it. Okay, a little bit more. You guys are so quiet. You're intense. Mesmerized. The magician is here. Poke out, poke it out, poke it out. This is good. Okay, at the top. And let me, a little bit here. Where's that roller? Ooh, ooh. Right around there. And then this at the top. All right, Teresa. So now you can literally take the top part and fuse it right on top of the bottom part. So you're manipulating only one piece instead of like two pieces. They're just fused together. Ah. Okay, and so she's just going to put that on the top. I'm going to look in the drawer for the bodkin. You think I'll find it? Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ballpoint bodkin. I have one. This is what a bodkin is. And that really helps it. Okay, Teresa's doing that. And I can't wait. Look, she's got a quilt going together. Obviously, there's one block in there that doesn't belong, but but we will be able to do it. Oh, and you know what? One thing I wanted to show you that I forgot to tell you was a corner. We have a corner piece. It's different. Okay, there's 4 corners, obviously, 4 corners, and then swags in between. And it's done exactly the same way. Okay, so are you going to put it up?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to start with the corners?
I think we need to start with that, and then I overlap this.
Okay, okay. I'm going to hold them, and I'm going to hold the stars with pins, okay? Oh, okay. Look at this. We're so clever. Okay. So you can mark your placement like 2 inches in, or you can just line it up on the line.
I guess you're right.
Okay, so she's going to start with the corner.
Right.
Okay. Do you need a pin? Okay. Do you want a pin or anything?
The star.
She's going to put a star. Whoops, here's a pin for up on the top. Help! We need more hands. I don't think you fused that one.
No, it was fused.
Okay. Cut, retake. New one.
New one. There.
Okay, do you want a pin?
Yes.
A pin. Okay, so that's the pin, that's the corner. And now you can overlap, or you can space it out, whatever you need. And she's going to put a pin right on the star. Okay, and then she's overlapping, and a star, and a pin. So we think this quilt is going to be so cool, and we didn't think of it until yesterday. So we're making it right before your eyes. And tune in at the 6:30 program, and maybe it'll be all done because we make more and more each time. Is that cool? And so you just keep on going down. Oh, now you're going to, oh. So it looks really sweet with that little polka dot. What do you think? And a little star around the outside. Oh, isn't it cute? It's really, really cute. And there's a special price on the Fusible. I'm not going to tell you on the air. Whoa, really cool. All right, and so she's continuing to press, and I'm going to continue to cut more stars as it goes on. And that's it. Woo! What a great way to finish a Liberty quilt. It's so fun. It's going to look really, really special.